G'day everyone, it's Curtis here and welcome to an On The Back Wheel video. Today I'm going on an adventure ride. I'm on the Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro. I've got this for another few days, so I'm going to take it for a really good run today, get some final review thoughts with a couple of mates today, which is a bit different. One's going to tag along for a bit and the other is going to tag along for the whole day. So we're going to head to my usual haunt and then, oh, something just hit me right in the face, I think it was a rock. We're going to head to my usual haunt. There's a couple of bits there I want to explore. Then we're going to head north to a place called Belthorpe. I'm really keen to check that out. I think it might be a little bit too off-road orientated for the big bikes, but we will see. And then, if we've got time, we're going to head back to Beerwah, which is a really cool place to ride. There's some cool tracks there, some great single track, and then head home. So, come on this adventure ride for me. It's going to be really casual, just going to be riding, talking crap, and get some final feels for this Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro. If you like what I'm doing, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps grow the channel, and you also get more bikes and more gear to review. Alright, let's do it. Let's go riding. First thing I want to say is I have raised up the seat on the Triumph and I'm very happy about it. It is so much better. One of the guys commented on my initial review video and told me you can adjust it, so I flipped it over for this ride and adjusted it to the highest setting, and it is way better. I'm so happy with it. Last by these people. God, this thing goes pretty good, eh? Great overtaking speeds. Woo, love it. So yeah, as soon as I've raised that seat up, it feels way better. I'm nowhere near as cramped. It's about perfect actually. Still a little bit of a reach to the bars. I didn't mention that in my reviews. A little bit of a reach for me. But overall, really good riding position. Doing this kind of speeds, cruise control on. So good, so good. Just cruising to the back roads till we get to the off-road trails at Dagon National Forest. I put a click in the front suspension, compression and rebound, and the damping in the rear. We'll see how it goes. Feels a little bit better on the road, that's for sure. It's a bit more taut. See how it is off-road. I was pretty happy with off-road the other day. It was very slippery. Didn't really get a chance to push it hard, but it felt great. It felt great, so we'll see how we go. Really enjoying it. Perfect weather today. It's been miserable lately. It's been raining every day. The trails are going to be extremely wet though, because it was showering yesterday and it's all under cover in the shade. It just holds the moisture, so it will be wet, but that's cool. That's fine. We're just cruising, so no issues with that. Oh, cracking day. Look at it. Beautiful. Alright, GoPro's on. See if we can catch up to Shane. Slippery. Ah, that's an absolute blast. It's wet, but it's not as bad as the other day. Still slipping and sliding, but it's good fun. Just gotta watch on quarter entries. And what happens as well with the bald rear tire on this, when you decelerate, it starts to slip out. On your deceleration, it loses the rear a bit, kind of like compression lockups a little bit, doesn't know how to get traction. This is good, this stuff. Oh, how good's motorbike riding. Just love it. So we're getting up here and then head through, and on the right, there's a trail I want to explore. I'll see if I can find it, shouldn't have any issues, and then see what it's like. Hopefully it's all open. Some two-stroke riders just went past. Oh, that smells good. This is really slippery, all this red clay. Just spinning going up here. Yep. So it should be just up here a bit along this track. I've stiffened up the suspension slightly. We'll see how it is off-road. You can always adjust it, it's very easy to adjust. Through the middle. Bit rutted out, isn't it? Potholes, bit of water. It's good though. So these are some tracks we haven't ridden before. Should head to where we want to go via some other trails. Run it out. Nice. I'm pretty sure this is called Simpson's Break. And then try to link up to some western trails that kind of head north all the way for a long time. Cross through the guts. Around that tree. So the water crossing. Tree. That reminds me. Put that down. Okay, that road didn't go through, so we are doubling back and we're going to explore this way to see if these ones go through. If not, we will go back to the main road, and that kind of changes plans. I'm actually doing all this for the camping and ride trip that I want to organise. And I want to add all this into a big group, like a full day's ride. So most of these tracks you've seen today will be on it. Oh, jumps all right. Great track. So hopefully this one goes through. Oh, sloppy. Right. I'll wait for Dave here. This looks a bit slippery dippery. Come on, Big Bessie. Maybe that one you're in. Or this right one, but we're gonna get onto it. Fuck it, just go that one. Alright. Slippery. Trying to get up the pegs, but it's pretty easy hill, but it's very slippery. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So Dave has a bald front tyre, I've got a bald rear tyre. Easy. Fucking hell. Yeah, nice. Not too bad. Just got to get momentum with these big bikes. Alright, this track right in the middle. Oh, front's going. Up in the pegs again. Round to the left. This is a great track. Very slippery, clayey kind of stuff. So you've got to be careful on a big bike, well, any bike. But pretty good. I actually don't mind the front Karoo 3 tyre. I was poo-pooing it in my initial review. Like the tyres as a whole. But I don't mind this front so far. It's alright. We're keen to try them new, because the rear is cactus. Yeah, still pretty easy so far. Alright. Go down this right side. This bit goes around, doesn't it? There's one more guy coming. Okay, we've had to turn around because there's a huge gully down there. We are not going to get down or up. Actually, four-wheel drive's been winched out. That's how bad it is. So we're going back up here, and the goal is not to crash. Track control off. Gonna go up the left. Should be right. Yeah, good. Weight back. Yes. Let's get it right around this bend, because Dave's got to come up too on his big rig. Get off the road here. Sweet. Show that hill. I went down it before. It's really slippery, otherwise we wouldn't worry at all. It's really slippery. You see it here. Whew. Dave's gonna have fun. I'll try and guide him a bit, catch it, try and catch 260 kilos. Yeah, perfect. Crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Alright, we are doubling back. This is slippery because it's too treacherous up there. What have I fucking done here? Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. Big girl. Here goes Dave. He's going to try getting that left rut by the looks of it and head up the left side. We'll see where this goes. I think he'll get over that bit. Come on, big girl. Ready?
Middle. I reckon that middle.
Middle probably, yeah. How do you want to get up there, just for here?
Yeah, try on.
I'll push. Ready? Oh. Ready when you are. Well, that's too wet to get up today on the big rigs, so we're going to double back and see how we go. A lot of doubling back today. That's alright, we're having a blast. This bit's slippery, slushy. Yeah, nice, Dave. Does well on that big bike, eh? It is big. How squeak is that rear brake? Get up on that. You hear that slop? Moist. So we are back on the main road. We're going to loop through, all the way through onto the north side of the forest. And then we are going to have some lunch and head to Belmont. It's going to be epic. Really wet today. It's good though, it adds to the adventure, because some trails that would usually be really simple become extremely difficult when you're on a big adventure bike. This is stuff I didn't really consider dirt biking as a young kid, because you would just do it. You know, it doesn't really affect you. It makes it harder. You'd slip and slide, but you'd still get it done. On this, sometimes you just gotta stop and turn around and give it a miss. I really like this bike, everyone. I was just saying to my mate, this is the first review bike I've had where I'm like, yes, I would 100% buy this bike and 100% recommend this bike. The other handful I've had have had issues. There's something that makes me not 100% recommend them, or even say don't buy them. Whereas this, there's a couple of minor things, but they aren't big enough for me to say don't buy it. So I'm really happy with this bike. I've stiffened up the suspension a bit. It's a little bit rougher, but not too bad overall. Yeehaw! How beautiful is this? So good. How could you not like motorbike riding? So good. Let's catch up with this guy. I caught right up already. I just didn't have my GoPro on. Let him go for a bit. I'm keen to see how it rides that 300. Looks a bit soft. Wonder if he's got the suspension done. Got an exhaust on it. Oh, he's standing up, isn't he? I don't mind the size of this 300L, and he's going alright. For a sit down rider. He stood up. Gee, this guy's sketch, eh? Bit of a change. I'm on the big BMW. Haven't ridden it in a long time. It's a good road bike, eh? The old grey Nomads. Pop up everywhere, don't they? They're actually getting along alright for big rigs. We are back on the road after having a pub feed, and we're going to head up here a bit and turn right and head into Belthorpe. I have never been in before. Dave has ridden before, so he's going to lead the way. And then hopefully just do a big loop to get a feel for it and then head home. Let's see how we go. Here's our right turn, Stony Creek Road. I believe we'll turn into dirt eventually. See how we go. Beautiful area. Narrow, winding mountain road. Okay. That's good fun. Belthorpe. This is a fun road. Not difficult or anything. That's the joy of it. You can have a play. Second gear in this is just fantastic. I said it in my last video on the bike, but it really is. How tall the gearing is. So luggable. Beautiful area. Really nice. Trail's easy. Just a dirt road. Hard pack. No issues at all with the trail. There was a couple of offshoots that were four-wheel drive only, which could be really good. One was shut because of the wet weather. But this is just really cool trail. Just have a look at the scenery and have a blat every now and again out of corners and watch the odd rut and stuff, but wouldn't call difficult. It's good fun. So there's an old mill up here we're just going to check out quickly. Should be pretty cool. Here it is here, but looks of it. That's pretty cool. on the blacktop. It's a bit of a short run actually on the bitumen. I know there's supposed to be tracks in there, but we don't really see too many. There's a couple that were shut, but out here is absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Nice road too. Fun little back road. Police all the way out here. There you go. And an abandoned bus. Beautiful area. Look at it. Look at that. That's sharp. Oh, what a great little section. How cool. Bike is perfect for the kind of riding we've done today. The mix of off-road, now we're in these twisty little back roads. So comfortable, and then riding home, I'm just going to whack on the cruise control and have a blast. Listen to some music, it's going to be fantastic. It is fantastic. So we did a loop of Belthorpe. Not quite what I thought it would be. No doubt there are some different places to enter with four-wheel drive tracks. I believe there's a Stony Creek like day area. There's four-wheel drive tracks up there. I'll check that out another time. But at the moment, we're just gonna cruise on home. We're just cruising home. We did a good loop. We had a great time. Always wish I had done more riding. Never do enough in a day, but that's life sometimes. You can't just spend all day, every day riding. Well, I can't. I'm jealous if you can. So we're heading home. If you like what I'm doing, if you like my kind of adventure bike videos like this, let me know in the comments down below. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments down below. You know, I'm still exploring tracks for this camping ride trip I want to do. I'm cancelling out some stuff. I cancelled out a few today. I added one or two little bits in. I got a pretty good loop mapped out, but I'd just like to add a couple more things for a bit more variety to it, and then I can start planning that camp ride trip, which should be a blast. It will be probably big bike focused. However, if you're on a smaller bike or a KLS, forget that. You can ride a bit quicker and it won't be boring. I'll try not to make it boring. Or if you're on a DR650 or something, even a DRZ 400 or something like that, I'm still gonna have a blast. If you haven't, make sure you check out my Tiger 900 Rally Pro first ride video. I'll also be doing a follow-up video on this where I answer your questions and have some final thoughts on the bike. Alright, thanks so much everyone. Hit the subscribe button and catch you later. See ya.